live for the Bookhaul. I live for the Bookhaul house. I live for the Bookhaul house. Live for the Bookhaul house. Hello. Hi, I'm Christine. Today I have my first book/fashion haul.
I live for the Bookhaul.
There will be nerdy-ish clothes in this haul. And there's also gonna be books. Bookhaul. I have books, and I'm also working with Redbubble this month. You don't even know how excited I was when Redbubble emailed me. I've been obsessed with Redbubble forever. Every shirt you've seen me wear ever, and you're like, where did I get that? It's from Redbubble. Remember with those Breaking Bad shirts that I had? Remember that first Divergent shirt I had with the Ferris wheel? Remember my Community shirt? Oh, remember my shawarma with the A, like Avengers? All from Redbubble. And they emailed me and they were like, oh, we want to work with you. And I was like, oh my god! Oh, I didn't even really tell you what Redbubble was. It's an online shop with the coolest fan merch ever. We're gonna start with the books. So as usual, I'm going to start with our book of the month, Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. This month we've been working with Random House. I loved this book. I already read it and I posted my book talk. I'll leave a link right here if you want to see more about it. I love the cover. I haven't talked about how much I love the cover yet. Audrey is suffering from severe anxiety, so she wears sunglasses all the time because eye contact is too much for her right now. She's trying really hard at this point in her life to blend in with her surroundings. It's wonderful. Jessie, Kat, and I will be coming together to do a live show at the end of the month. I'll leave more information about that in the doobly-doo, and hopefully you'll read it with us, and it'll be SMF. Do people say SMF anymore? I haven't seen SMF in a long time. Smurf. I see TBH a lot and I hate that one. That one just looks mean, to be honest. I don't want to see TBH. I hate TBH. It looks so negative. The next book I have here was sent to me by Penguin, and that is Saint Anything by Sarah Desson. I tried a Sarah Desson book 2 years ago. The last time I went to London. I'm in London right now. Anyway, Saint Anything. So I tried Sarah Desson because everybody loves Sarah Desson and I've never read her. I didn't really love the book that I read, but I feel like I have to try another Sarah Desson book. I only read one. That's not really fair. She has like 50 books. Oh my god. Now after a drunk driving accident that crippled a boy, Peyton's serving jail time. Okay, so her brother gets sent to jail and he's usually the golden boy, and now Sydney's on her own and her family dynamics off. Interesting. I really like the cover of this one. It kind of looks creepy. And I don't know why I'm attracted to creepy things, but I am. I love creepy pictures. Next, I've been working with Harlequin this month and they sent me some books. The first being Every Last Breath by Jennifer L. Armentrout, the last and final book in the White Hot Kiss series. This past month, I've been reading the White Hot Kiss series. I have book talks for White Hot Kiss and Cold Stone Touch. My Stone Cold Touch book talk is one of my favorites that I've done in a while. If you don't know anything about this series, it's a perfect fluffy morning period fun read. And there's the main girl. She's half demon and she's dealing with this issue. She's a soul-sucking aholic, and it makes it hard to date people because like she'll accidentally suck out their soul when she kisses them. What's really interesting about this third book is that the outcome, the end game, which guy she ends up with, was voted on by the fans. Jennifer L. Armentrout let the fans decide, and that's who she ends up with in this book. Is that that's cray? I'm super excited to pick it up and see how everything panned out. You better have voted for Roth. And the other book Harlequin sent me was the finished edition of Never, Always, Sometimes by Adi ALSAID. This is a contemporary about two best friends in high school, one boy and one girl, and they make a pact never to date. We know that means that they're gonna end up dating. They even wrote their own never list of everything they vowed never ever to do in high school. Whoa. Oh man, I feel like they're gonna break everything on their never list and they're gonna fall in love. It's gonna be so cute. I'm thinking of reading this baby on my plane to London. Look, it's orange! It's so bright. It looks like Nickelodeon. This just sounds right up my alley of the type of contemporaries I love reading. Next, I have these two random Shakespeare books that I got from Random House. This is called YOLO, Juliet. I have no idea what this is. Is it Romeo and Juliet with emojis? Oh my god. There's a key here with emojis. So this emoji is Romeo. Juliet's nurse is the cat. Act 1. Oh my god, it's like a text conversation with emojis. Oh, that's really cute. And then this one's called SRSLY HAMLET. I don't know how you guys felt about Shakespeare in high school. I had trouble understanding it at first when we read Romeo and Juliet in 9th grade, but then I found No Fear Shakespeare. You know No Fear Shakespeare, and it translates it, and then you can understand it. And that totally changed my perspective on everything Shakespeare. And I had so much fun with Hamlet, and I had so much fun with Macbeth. It's weird saying that now. And we had to do that thing where you had to memorize one of the monologues, and if you did it, you'd get 1 to 3 points added to your final grade in one of my classes. Isn't that crazy? And I did it, and I think I got 2 points on my final grade. I did it perfect. I didn't do it with as much dramatic flair. I remember doing it in my class, and I just like stared at the ceiling. Not the ceiling like this, but the crack where the ceiling meets the wall. I think Hamlet is my favorite. Right after you read and study Hamlet in class, to pick up this, I'm sure would be amazing. The next book I have here was given to me by an author I met at VidCon, and that is The Ghost Network by CATIE DISABATO. This book is about a famous pop singer who's on tour and she just disappears off the face of the earth, and they don't know what happened to her, and they don't know if she got kidnapped, and her personal assistant finds a journal that this pop star left behind, and she's trying to hunt her down. The Ghost Network is a novel about larger-than-life fantasies of love, sex, pop music, amateur detective work, and personal reinvention. It sounds super cool. Next! The next book I have here is in fact Ronin Rising by LEIGH BARDUGO. Third book in the Shadow and Bone series that I still haven't read yet. It's on my TBR for this month. I'm gonna read Shadow and Bone. Now I have the whole trilogy. This is by far my favorite cover in that series. I don't know if this is a phoenix up here. It looks like Fox. I know this is a fantasy series. I know the Darkling is a character in it, but I don't know anything else. I'm gonna go into it pretty blind. Next, this book was sent to me by Random House, and that is Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss, a classic. I have a book talk about this if you want to know more about what it's about. I had a lot of fun with that. But for reals, if you haven't read Green Eggs and Ham yet, it's been out since 1960. Get on it. Next, I actually got this book at Comic-Con, but I did not include it in my last book haul for some reason, and that is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, the TV show cover floppy edition. I have the hardcover beautiful edition. I do. But we all know that when you're traveling around, it's nicer to have a soft copy. I have to read Outlander. One day, I will get the Scottish accent down so hard. There was a time in my life, back in the day, when Robert Sheehan was still on Misfits. I could almost do the Irish accent. The next book I have to show you today is an ebook, Hollywood Witch Hunter by Valerie Tejeda. If you don't know, at VidCon, Kat, Jesse, and I did a Barnes & Noble event with Valerie Tejeda to celebrate the release of Hollywood Witch Hunter. It takes place in a world with witches and hunters. There's a bunch of different categories of witches, and depending on what kind of witch you are, you have different powers. Obviously, I've met Valerie, and she's super sweet. I'm really excited to get a chance to read this. And last, in my book section, today, The City Stained Red by Sam Sykes. Sykes. I completely dyslexically just said that aloud. Sam Sykes. This book is huge. I don't know what it's about. Sykes has put the fun back in fantasy with fantastical creatures and lovable crew, blah 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 blah. Natasha and I actually met Sam Sykes. Oh my god. Sam Sykes. What is wrong with me? Natasha and I actually met Sam Sykes at Comic-Con. I remember talking to him when Diana Gabaldon came over, and Natasha was like, oh my god, I'm kind of fangirling right now. I love Outlander. Talking to Sam. And turns out Sam is actually Diana Gabaldon's son. Well, this one's even bigger. Oh my god. These are some intimidating books you guys have here. So my assumption is that this is a super cool high fantasy novel, and I'm excited about it. Next, I'm gonna show you my Redbubble stuff. Quickly, before I show you the stuff Redbubble sent me, this is my most recent Redbubble purchase, and I want to show it to you. Sestra! It's a Sestra t-shirt, and I love it. I don't know how many you watch Orphan Black. I love Orphan Black. So recently, Kat and I had a Redbubble photo shoot, and the first thing I modeled was these leggings. Leggings I find are most fun to wear in the house on those days where you're like lounging. That's my favorite time to wear leggings. These are nice and blue, and I like blue. Look like a fashionable Mother Teresa. Next, I got this awesome t-shirt.
Just think, while you're being down and out about the lies and the dirty cheats in the world, you could have been down this sick beat. My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god. Cause the play's gonna play.
I love this t-shirt for two reasons. First, Taylor Swift. Second, I love Dwight from The Office, and he has a beet farm, and the beet also reminds me of him. The next thing I got from Redbubble is this cute little pouch. It has a picture of a TV, and it's reading a book, and it says, how to be better than the book. Good for you, TV. And I've actually been using it as a camera pouch for my new vlogging camera, and I'm really digging it. Next, I have this scarf from Redbubble. I love colorful scarves, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's covered in books. I really love this, and I will most definitely be adding it to my outfits come the colder months. I love how big it is! It's like a magic carpet! Does it look like I'm a bulldozer? I mean, a bull.
A matador.
I'm a bulldozer. Also got this awesome you get an extra life coffee mug, which is so cute. And this little Wizard for Life notebook. I love getting notebooks because you can never have too many notebooks. And lastly, from Redbubble, I have 2 bags. One's a drawstring bag. It's nice to take to like the parks or the gym. And the one that I got looks like the end of an old black and white film, which I really like. But it actually says, don't worry, in the end, everything's gonna be okay. Which is really nice. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry. Do you remember, did you guys have those talking fish in your house back in the early 2000s? Do you remember those? You press the button and the fish would be like, bad to the bone, no. It would sing, and it would sing, don't worry, be happy, and bad to the bone. I loved that fish. It's like a fish plaque that you put on the wall and you push the button and it talks. When Polly was a baby, we had it and he used to press it all the time and we knew all the songs by heart. I miss those singing fish. And the last item I got from Redbubble, it's a tote bag. And on the tote bag, ready for this? I love puppies! It's a little bulldog and it looks like in the covers. I'm gonna leave a link to Redbubble in the description if you head over there and there's anything you want to buy. For the whole month of August, you can use the coupon code XTeenMay_RB and get 20% off your order, which is so cool. Let's go ahead and stack these suckers. I guess I should start with the bag. Put on the scarf. Oh, it's hot. This thick beach shirt is going in my puppy toe. And my camera. Is this cheating? I don't think so. What would you with green eggs? Everlast Breath, Finding Audrey, Ghost Network, SRSLY, HAMLET. Like, this is a lot amount of books, but it doesn't look like as much of an amount of books. Watch me dance with it. Da-la-la. Doing the votes today. The votes today. Wait, I got it. I did that for a long time. That was my fashion and nerdy random stuff and books Bookhaul. I hope you enjoyed it. All the links and the names of all the books are in the doobly-doo. Thanks for watching. I'm Christine. I'll talk to you next time. Bye! Get a thumbnail. But these like books are too small to look cool on a thumbnail. I'll add some random books to make this thumbnail. But my last 2 thumbnails have been lame. This ain't no mini book haul. This is my August book haul. Meh. this thumbnail is a lie. No. Oh, Dora Glass was like, I ain't a new book. I am not going in this book haul thumbnail. This is ridiculous. Gosh, it's art, okay? The way that those books make my shelf overflow. I'll have new stories to read forever. Cause the player's gonna play.